Hey Mustangs, today we're going over the video for scatterplots. The definition for a scatterplot is a graph of plotted points that shows the relationship between two sets of data. Our next thing is, what is a trend line? Well, a trend line is a line on the graph that shows the general direction that a group of points seems to be heading. And now we're going to look at, what does the graph look like? Well, you have three different types of graphs we can have with a scatter plot. We could have a positive correlation, which means we have a positive trend, a negative correlation, which means we would have a negative trend line, or no correlation. So let's look at our first one, a positive correlation. Say I have a graph that looks like this. And a scatter plot, remember, is a graph of plotted points. So I have plotted points all over my graph. And these plots are representing some piece of data that we found. Okay? Now I can see that it looks like my dots are going up from left to right. So I can draw this line through there. Seems to go through the middle of those points, and so that would signify a positive trend. Now let's look at a negative correlation. Again, let's draw an XY axis. And for a negative correlation, which way do you think the points are going to be going? Well, they're going to be going down from left to right. So here are my data points. And then if I draw a trend line, it appears that it's going down. So that would be a negative correlation. Last, let's look at no correlation. So here's another XY coordinate plane. And so what do you think no correlation is going to look like? Well, if it's not positive and going up, and if it's not negative and going down, then that means it's all over the place. So no correlation means that your dots are really just scattered all over the graph. And there's no general direction that the points seem to be going in. Okay, that's our video of scatterplots. It's really just the definition and looking at that positive, negative, and no correlation. Tomorrow in class, we'll be doing lots more with these. Don't forget to fill out your summary. Have a great night, Mustangs.